First at 5. 10 News with Mel Walden and Jennifer Hansen.
The ecstasy of survival amidst the tragedy of the Turkish earthquake, scaling down the search for the missing snowboarders, and the numbers free fall that meant a lotto redraw.
But the devastating earthquake in Turkey heads this news hour.
And tonight, the death toll from one of the worst earthquakes this century continues to grow. Officials in northwest Turkey are putting the toll at around 3,000. But it's a race against time for rescuers, some using their bare hands to try to locate the thousands thought buried alive beneath the rubble.
It took just 45 seconds, but Izmit was devastated.
Number to call is 0011 90 312 289 6801. And we'll have more on the devastating Turkish earthquake later in the bulletin.
Just 24 hours after the devastation in Turkey, an earthquake shook California. The quake, measuring 5 on the Richter scale, struck just north of San Francisco, but there are no injuries and very little damage. The tremors struck along the notorious San Andreas Fault and Turkey's Anatolian Fault.
The Snowy Mountains search for the 4 missing snowboarders will continue for another week, but police have made the painful decision to scale down the operation.
Support for the Kennett government has prompted the Premier to warn of a possible Labour win at the next election. Despite the setback, the latest opinion polls still point to a comfortable coalition victory.
To finance, and our stock markets bounced back today, the exception the Commonwealth Bank that paid a price for profit-taking.